we're on another Renegade Freedom. It's decidedly cold this morning, and to say I look like a Michelin man is an understatement. I have two jackets on, well, base layer, t-shirt, shirt, my hoodie, my work jacket, and my overalls. Oh, you wimp, RB. Yeah, it's really cold this morning. It is around about, oh, let's get comfortable on this seat, 1 degree. And we are off for a ride. Right, as Phil said to me this morning, went, can't you do the test ride later? No, I've got too many bike services coming in and MOTs to do, so I'm going to get out this morning. By the time we come back on the return trip, my teeth are going to be chattering, and I've got a stinking cold as well. So, all normal for this time of year. Oh, for a nice heated jacket that Peaky was on. Oh, yes, I might get some heated gear one day. But a good old hardy biker, when you're used to riding in this weather, you just get your head down and get on with it. And looking at that sky, it don't look nice either. So we're off for the obligatory test ride, up and down the hill a few times, and then back round town, crack up about 10 miles on this thing. So we're out and we'll have a little bit of fun. Wow, 6-speed box on these, Bosch fuel injection. Nice bars on these as well. They're very comfortable on the arms, and those little mirrors off to the side, and you get a great view. Look, car behind, I can see everything. And he's decided now, yes, we're in the 40s, you can go up to 40, thank you, accelerate please. Because these are such a big bike, they handle exceptionally well. Very low slung, great centre of gravity on it, and you really can flick these around. Now, when we get back, there is another video coming, and one of our female riders has also got herself a Freedom, but we have done some custom work on it. So she requested a tan seat to go with the tank pannier bags that she's got for it, and she wanted an aftermarket screen that goes at the front and make it a little bit more cruisery. But obviously at the moment do not do the aftermarket screen. They will get round to it, and they'll probably get round to doing something with the bags as well. Very easy to flick through this gearbox. It is really soft and smooth. I love it. Great little gearbox on these. So nice and steady, up the hill and down the hill we go about 3 times, just to torque it in nicely. Put it under load. Now normally we've never had an issue with a Freedom, and I don't expect there to be one with this. All the bikes that we normally prep, PDI and check over are all normally pretty darn good. So we're going to wind it up to just between 40 and 45. There we go, 41, that will do me. And the only downside, you have to look down to see the miles. Clock up here would have been good, but in the tank it looks very Harley-esque, and I'm used to looking down, quick glance down, have a look at the clock. So you normally get used to your engine note and what that sound of that engine note is and what it does. And for all intents and purposes, everyone going past me going, he ain't got a reg plate on. No, because my trade plate is on my back again. So when we get back, full bolt check, put the reg plates on, and do the final QC bolt check, check all the tyre pressures, check all the oils, all the obligatory bits that we always do. Now we put 5 litres in these, and the reverb, it's still flashing away saying fill me, fill me. The tank on this is so massive that putting 5 litres doesn't even register on the gauge. So you need to fill your tank up. You're probably looking about, I'd say about 15-20 quid's worth in one of these, because the tank is massive. but you're going to get loads and loads of miles out of a big tank, and the telltale's very easy to see as well. But it rides absolutely beautiful for a big bike, and it doesn't look like a 125, it looks more like a sort of a 400, 500cc bike, which is great. And obviously climbing up the hill, it's colder up here than it is in Milton. Jesus, the wind chill, oh dear. I have very cold and shiny fingers and nether regions at the moment. Right, let's go back down the other side. Let's crank some mileage up. We will cut back in a minute. So, back in we come. Oh, it's cold. It's cold, cold, cold. Oh dear. Only a few more miles to go onto this, and we've got the test mileage on it. Up and down, up and down. It's too cold to be sitting on the dual carriageway just doing long mileage. Easy to go up and down the hill a couple of times. Oh, for a nice warm day today, and they reckon there's going to be snow the end of this week. Great, the bane of my life. We're still working on the shell. All the garage is being pulled apart, new pumps going in, and they're all stood around doing absolutely nothing like they normally do. But obviously on brand new tyres, taking the time, letting that speed build up slowly, and caught by the yellow, which means we can come in on the combined braking. There we go, pull it down. Lovely. Still flashing at me saying, fill me up with petrol. Yes, you've got 5 litres, you don't need any more. Now, the original Renegades had mirrors here and here. These now have bar end mirrors. Something a little bit quirky, so they put a little rubber bung in there, which looks rather good. You can see how cold it is, all the heat coming off my breath. Oh yes, the wind chill is horrible. But that box, absolutely smooth as anything. A lovely smooth gearbox, and it definitely feels like you're riding a big boy bike or a big girl bike with this thing. It is massive. It's a great motor, and when the original UMs came out, and it was the Renegade Commando Classic, and they still do the Vegas, and obviously now they've changed it up to the Freedom. They've upped the game again. The Freedom is a glorious machine. Go and look at the first walk round and the ride review of it. Really is a glorious machine to see. Suspension on it is lovely. It rides so comfortable. You could sit on this and cruise for hours. Roll on the summer, get out, and obviously get my cruiser out. She is away for the winter at the moment. So the Harley is sitting in the front showroom, a nice heated showroom. Yeah, she is not coming out in this weather. The GTR is still being used, and this weekend hopefully I'm off for a run with Peaky, as long as it doesn't snow. But we shall go and crack up some mileage, and now I've got my heated grip working because I had a break in the wire. I've now got 2 heated grips rather than the one. Plenty of test mileage on the bike. We are going to head back to the garage. I am going to go and grab myself a Lemsip, and blow the nose, maybe have a cigarette. If you enjoyed the Freedom video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Send me a heated knee blanket, someone. Oh Jesus. Whatever you're doing though, guys, go safe this week, be well, ride safe, and from a very cold RB, it's a big goodbye from me.